Hello there, Steve-Os. Welcome along to weekly vlog 245 right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Monday morning, and it's just gone 7:45 on this Monday morning, and I've just woke up. Currently uploading last week's episode of the vlog onto my YouTube channel. Just made myself a flask of tea for breakfast. I've got chocolatey square cereal. Just got some mince out the freezer to defrost today on the side here, as I'm going to do a meal involving some mince, which I'll show you later in the vlog. Just about to have a shower, shave and get dressed. Just about to take my morning medication with my flask of tea. I have got a support session this morning for 2.5 hours, which is happening in just a few moments, but first I'm up in the bathroom as I'm just about to brush my teeth. Just after I finished filming that scene of the vlog, I had to change jumpers. I was wearing my Halloween jumper. I'm now wearing my blue flame jumper because as my support worker turned up, I suffered a nosebleed, which lasted about 5 minutes. I had blood all over my jumper. So as soon as I got back, I managed to clean up the bathroom because there was a few blood spots in the bathroom, and I've also put some soap and some water on my jumper as well, and got most of the blood stains out, so it's now hanging up on the washing line outside in the back garden, so I'll bring that in a little bit later on. The stains aren't that noticeable, they're still slightly visible, but not as noticeable as what they were before, which is a good thing. Right now though, I'm upstairs in my bedroom and I'm just about to record a podcast talking about Netflix to Done, which took place over the weekend with my support worker today. By the way, I did go to Sopley Park. She took me along this forest in Sopley Park, which was quite nice, really quiet as well. And then after that we went to Costa in Castle Point, where I had a tiramisu frappe, a medium tiramisu frappe, and a salted caramel brownie as well. So I'm just about to record a podcast right now on this Monday afternoon. Just about to watch a new video on YouTube by Gabby Thompson, which is what I got for my 30th birthday. Gonna watch that on her YouTube channel, on YouTube, on my TV in my bedroom. Just about to watch the first 25 minutes of this morning's episode of the Chris Moyle Show on Radio X on YouTube, on my TV in my bedroom. For dinner this evening, I've got chili con carne. Only difference is I haven't used any chili con carne sauce. I've used bolognese sauce because, silly me, used onion and garlic sauce with my bolognese that I made last week. Yes, I have also added some grated mozzarella cheese on top as well. And yes, this is even in spaghetti. It's not in rice. So you could palm it off as a spaghetti bolognese, but I'm not going to class it as a spaghetti bolognese because it's got kidney beans in it, and it's also got some spices in it as well. So therefore, tonight's dinner is definitely a chili con carne. In my eyes. Monday night, just gone 11:15, heading off to bed as I've got work tomorrow. So from me, it's good night, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the vlog, which will be Tuesday. It is Tuesday evening, by the way. Good evening. I do apologise I've not vlogged anything today. I have been to work. I was absolutely knackered in work, and my stomach weren't feeling great. I started having really bad stomach pains last night before I went off to bed. Woke up this morning, still was in a bit of excruciating pain, but still, went to work. And then when I was at work, halfway through my shift, I then started gaining a pounding headache. So when I got home, understandably, I took some paracetamol, had a nap for a couple of hours, and it did work. The headache disappeared and stuff, which is good. And then after that, I went out to see my support worker, both support workers and a client today. Went off to the Ludo Lounge in Southbourne in Bournemouth in Dorset. And there I had a lounge breakfast with an added black pudding. And I also had a pint of Coca-Cola to go with that as well. So had a nice time, my support workers and one of their clients as well today. Really great to see them. Straight off that, came back home and I chilled out for a few minutes, sorted out the rabbits, gave them some food and some fresh water in their hutch as well. Then I went back out to Castle Point to go to the pharmacy to go and pick up some medication as well, which I ordered the other day online. So that's all sorted, and now I've just come upstairs and started vlogging because I've not vlogged anything yet, and I've just put my phone on charge as well. So that's pretty much what I've been up to so far on this Tuesday. For dinner tonight, I've got the leftover chili con carne that I made last night, which I've added some grated mozzarella cheese on top. Stuck it in the microwave for 3.5 minutes, as well as the microwavable egg fried rice, which is by Ben's Original, which I've added to this meal for this evening. For dessert this evening, I've got a mint choc chip ice cream cone. Currently in the process of just updating my phone as a software update has been installed. Just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from all the stuff that I've used today, including the stuff that I've used for dinner this evening. Time now for me to head off to bed as I've got work in the morning. So good night from me, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the vlog, which will be good evening everyone. Once again, Wednesday evening, and we are halfway through the week, halfway through this week's episode of the weekly vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. I have been to work, came straight home from work, got out my work uniform, went and saw my support worker for a support session for 2 hours. Me and her went to Hollywood Bowl in Branksome, played 2 games of bowling. I won the first game, she won the second game, so it was a fair game between us both. Then we went over to Castle Point, went to Costa Coffee in Castle Point, and I had a tiramisu frappe, and she had a tropical mango bubble frappe, and that was it. Then I walked back from Castle Point, and ever since then I've just been chilling out, watching some YouTube videos on my iPad, and I've also been live on TikTok, co-hosting a TikTok live with someone. So honestly, you know what, I will eventually talk about this person actually, because this person that I've been speaking to on TikTok, well, not just on TikTok but outside of TikTok as well, I've been speaking to them since the middle of March, and I feel as though at this point now I should really talk about it. But you know, honestly, all I can say so far is things are going well. Things are going well. We're having a good time together. Good laugh together as well, honestly. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens very soon. So I'll tell you more about it in the next couple of episodes of the vlog, okay? Because we are planning something. That's all I'm going to say for now, viewers, is we're planning something. But either way, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I went live with them over on their TikTok live. Great to speak to them in their live, and it was great for them to allow other viewers to join their live as well. So yeah, looking forward to going live with them again at some point. And I've also just made some dinner as well, which I will show you what I've got for dinner in the next scene of the weekly vlog. This is what I've got for dinner tonight. I have got sweet and sour chicken with a Thai sweet chili Uncle Ben's original microwave rice. Just before I do eat my dinner, by the way, and I'm going to try that Thai sweet chili rice, because I've never had it before, so I feel like I should give it a go in the vlog and let you guys know my thoughts on it in a second. But just before I do, I kept thinking that Friday is the 5th of June. I've been thinking about that for the last couple of weeks, maybe even last couple of months, because obviously tomorrow is June the 5th. And it does mean that the Nintendo Switch 2 is launching, along with Mario Kart World and some other titles as well. Obviously, I'm not really too interested as such at the moment at the Nintendo Switch 2. Is it a gaming console that I could see myself purchasing in the near future? Possibly, depending on the other titles that are going to be coming to the console in the future. Okay, it all depends on that really. But at this present moment though, I'm probably going to turn it down and go, no, not right now. I'm still happy with my OLED Nintendo Switch console. But for the last couple of months though, and for the last week or so, I've been thinking that Friday is the 5th of June. It's not, it's tomorrow, Thursday. But yeah, anyway, so I am looking for, I've been watching some YouTubers review the Nintendo Switch 2, and they seem to enjoy it. You know, the only gaming title that I would probably see myself getting on Switch 2 if I did purchase it at launch day would probably just be Mario Kart World, if I'm honest. You know, because that's the only game that does appeal to me on the Switch 2 at the moment. No other game really does. So until they announce like another 3D Mario game or something like that, then, you know, I'm going to hold off purchasing the Switch 2 until the near future. But we'll see what happens anyway. Who knows? Maybe by the end of 2025, I may treat myself to a Switch 2. But we'll see as the year goes on, I guess. So, as said in a couple of scenes back now from the weekly vlog, obviously I showed you what my dinner was tonight, and it was indeed sweet and sour chicken with some sweet chili Thai rice by Ben's Original. So I thought I would give it a go, because I've never had this before. So I'm mostly going to try, I mean, obviously I've got a bit of the sweet and sour sauce and some, it might be even a little bit of chicken on here, but some mixed veg as well on there. But let's give it a whirl. Oh my god. Oh, there's a party going on in my mouth. Oh yeah. There's a little bit of a kick in this, by the way, because I added a little bit of sweet chili sauce to the meal. So there is a tiny bit of a kick to this. But that is absolutely delicious though. Like, honestly, there is a party going on in my mouth. I want to get an invite to it, to be honest. I really do. That is absolutely delicious. Oh, man, that is absolutely ace. I swear to God, the more I make myself meals, the more I cook myself meals using the hobs and stuff, I swear my meals just get better and better and better. I think if my mum was here right now, she'd be freaking amazed by this dish, because it is delicious, absolutely delicious. Anyway, I'm going to eat the rest of this, okay, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday afternoon, by the way. I've not long got back from seeing my support worker. Honestly, I've not long been awake either, to be honest. I woke up at around about 11 a.m. this morning, because I went to bed last night at 2:30 in the morning. And I had a very long video call with my two friends. It was a very funny video call, not gonna lie, but a very fun video call as well at the same time. So I do apologise if I feel as though I've been neglecting this vlog. I don't know, I feel as though I have been. I do apologise if that is the case. That isn't my intention. It's just at the moment my other attentions is turned towards TikTok, and obviously this week I've had a lot of support as well, to be honest. I've had a lot of support, and then obviously I've been at work, and then in between my support and work, I've just wanted to just chill out, to be honest, which is exactly what I'm about to do right now, to be honest, is I'm just about to chill out, really. So, but I do promise, though, that next week I have actually got some plans in place, so, and I'll tell you more about that in next week's episode of the vlog, I guess, when we get to those plans. But there are some plans coming, though, alright? I do promise there is. I do actually at some point, and I would like to do this at some point in the next few weeks, as long as we've got some decent weather, obviously not when it's raining, but I definitely would like to get out there and maybe do a bit of a beach walk as well, so try and get my step count in and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens with that. Today is the 5th of June, Thursday the 5th of June 2025, and Switch 2 has launched. Everywhere I seem to look, regardless whether it's on Facebook or on Twitter, I'm just seeing images of people purchasing the Switch 2. I'm kind of there like, I wish I had a Switch 2 now. I really do. But the only game that interests me on the Switch 2 at the moment is just Mario Kart World, and that's it. So it is a bigger screen. It does look like it's more premium feeling and stuff like that, which is great. But I just don't know whether or not that is worth compensating a new Switch or not at the moment. So I should really get back into playing on my Nintendo Switch again, because I do miss playing on my Switch. I might get it out a little bit later on and have a go on it. We'll see how I feel. In the meantime, though, I am about to catch up on some episodes of TV that I have missed so far this week. I'll need to turn the brightness up on this, actually. Is it all the way up? There we are, it's all the way up. So I'm going to start off this week's binge watch. I don't know, where are we? Here we are. I'm going to start off this week's binge watch of EastEnders, because I've not yet watched any episodes of EastEnders yet over on BBC iPlayer from this week, so I'm going to catch up on those episodes right now. I've got all 4 episodes, Monday to Thursday's episodes, to catch up on, so I'm going to do that now for the next 2 hours. It is Thursday night, by the way, and I am still sat here like I was in the last part of the vlog. I've caught up on EastEnders, caught up on Coronation Street on ITVX, and I've also caught up on some YouTube videos as well that I wanted to watch as well. One from Jeremy Johns, also the first 25 minutes from this morning's Chris Moore show on Radio X, where they turn the cameras on. The videos of that normally goes up on their YouTube channel every day. And over on YouTube right now, over on my MacBook, I'm just about to watch This by Tech Fowler. Is the Nintendo Switch 2 worth it right now? Unboxing and initial thoughts. So I'm going to watch that on YouTube because the launch of the Switch 2 from today. I have seen nothing but everyone posting about their Switch 2 consoles today, purchasing it, what they got, and all this stuff. And it's kind of now making me want to go, I want a Switch 2. Damn it! Anyway, and this is also what I've got for my dinner this evening, because I've just done my dinner in the microwave. I've got the leftover sweet and sour chicken that I made yesterday, and I've done it with Ben's original special fried rice as well, microwavable rice. So that is my dinner this evening on this Thursday afternoon, everyone. Friday afternoon, just gone half past. Is it half past 3? Half past 3? Half past 3, just gone half past 3 on this Friday afternoon. I haven't been up to much. I woke up at half past 11 this morning, so I went to bed at half past 2 this morning after going on Twitter and tweeting about various different bits and pieces. My phone is running out of charge because it's nearly on 5%, so I've just put my phone on charge for a little bit. Saying that though, when I did wake up this morning, my phone was only on like 72% charge, and also for the last 3 hours or so, I've just been basically scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whilst also being on a video call with my friends as well. And I've also had a shower, I've had a shave, I've got dressed as well. I literally went for a shower about an hour ago. I went for a shower, so I've been in my pyjamas for pretty much most of the day. Been a bit lazy, bit of a lazy day today. Naughty boy Steve, lazy day. How naughty can you get for having a lazy day? So that's all I've pretty much done so far today, but I am going to do some content for you guys here on YouTube now. And just pretty much show you what I'm going to be up to for the rest of the day, really. So let's have a look and see what I'm up to for the rest of the day. Gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because this should have been out of the freezer this morning. I took this out of the freezer about 2 hours ago now, I'm going to say. But I managed to get some diced chicken out of the freezer. Hopefully that'll be defrosted in time for around about 2.5 to 3.5 hours time. I hope so, because I do want to use that chicken for my dinner tonight. But I did get this out of the freezer earlier, and I've just realised I've not taken my morning medication. Oh dear. So I'm going to go upstairs. I need to get some more medication out of my bedroom drawer anyway. So I'm going to go upstairs and grab some medication and take that now while it's on my mind. This is what I'm going to have for breakfast / very late lunch, because it's nearly 4 p.m. But I'm going to have a bowl of cereal, and I've just made myself a flask of tea as well. Just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away. Outside in the back garden on this Friday afternoon, and I am just about to sort out the rabbits. So I'm going to give them some fresh hay, sort out their litter tray as well, put some fresh litter tray stuff in there and give them some food as well. I may even do them a salad bowl as well on this Friday afternoon. Just about to do a podcast which is focusing on the launch of Nintendo Switch 2, which launched yesterday. So I'm going to do that right now on this Friday afternoon. And by the way, you can get my podcast, Steve's Weekly Podcast. Just search for that under Spotify Music, and that is where you'll be able to listen to the podcast and some of my most recent podcasts that I've done, which is, I think there's been 2 podcasts that I've done so far this year, this one being my 3rd one. Currently in the middle of updating my iMac, as a new update has become available for my iMac. Okay, so it is Friday night, just gone 8 o'clock by the way. This is what I've got for my dinner this evening. I have got a butter chicken curry with some katsu flavoured rice by Ben's Original. Over on YouTube on my MacBook, by the way. I do need to put my MacBook on charge. It's on 42% at the moment, but it's fine. I am going to watch a couple of YouTube videos. I've got a few YouTube videos to catch up on. First one being Jeremy Johns with a brand new horror film, by the way, which I am interested and intrigued to watch as well, called Dangerous Animals. So I'm going to see what he thinks of that movie. I've also got these other 2 YouTube videos to watch as well. One by Tech Fowler, which is I bought all the Nintendo Switch 2 accessories. So I'm intrigued to watch that one, but I'm not going to have time to watch that one this evening, and I'm not going to have time to watch this one this evening either. So I think these 2 videos I'm going to have to watch tomorrow evening, but I'm also going to watch the first 25 minutes of this morning's The Chris Moyles Show on Radio X as well. That's also on YouTube as well. So that is so. But for now though, I'm going to watch Jeremy Johns on YouTube on my MacBook while I have my dinner this evening. So it is Friday night, and I'm just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran over on Discord, because we didn't video call last night as he was out with his mum seeing a tribute of Elton John at the Lighthouse Theatre in Poole. So I am going to have a video call with him right now on Discord over on my iMac on this Friday night. Well, I can't lie, I'm a little bit annoyed tonight because I've just been banned on TikTok Live for another week, so that's really annoyed me. But never mind, I guess, you know, I'm just not going to bother with TikTok at the moment. I'll try and post some content on TikTok if I can, but you know, I'll see how I feel, I guess, over this next week. Right, anyway, I'm heading off to bed. It's just coming up to 11:30 on this Friday night. I've got work tomorrow, so I shall... Oh, excuse me, burping away there. I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the vlog, which will be Saturday. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. It's just gone 5:30 in the morning, and I'm walking to work. Thought I'd give you some walking to work content this morning. Why not? Anyway, it's a bit damp out here this morning because it's been raining overnight. It's not raining now. Blue skies, bit of cloud, but blue skies. Looks like the sun might come out shortly. We'll see. So yeah, anyway, I've got my flask of tea with me as well, which I'm currently drinking whilst I'm walking to work this morning. By the way, in the last scene of the vlog, I said about me getting banned on TikTok. I wanted to talk to you about TikTok actually. TikTok's a very weird place. You know, it really is. So, ever since the beginning of the year, I've been vlogging my weekly vlogs using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera. I'm still using it to this day. And on TikTok, they seem to know that I have that camera because they keep recommending me accessories to get for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera. And one of it was like where you stick the camera into this mount, and then you mount this thing via a magnet or whatever it is through, you mount it onto your wall. But the video that I saw of it the other day on TikTok, the guy went to do it and he nearly dropped his Osmo Pocket 3 camera in the process because it didn't stick to the wall properly until he did it for a second attempt, and then it worked. But anyway, but a lot of people were saying that it didn't work, the magnet wasn't strong enough, and stuff like that. So I'm not going to buy that. I don't think I'm going to buy that. So yeah, so there was that, and then there was another thing that I also saw as well, which was, what was it? It was kind of like a light. So you stick the Osmo Pocket 3 camera again into this case, and it's got a magnet on the side. So you know how sometimes I always wear the external microphone, which gives more better audio, I feel as though, compared to the built-in mic on the Osmo Pocket 3. which is what I'm currently using at the moment to record this vlog, is the built-in mic, not the external mic. I leave the external mic at home when I'm at work and stuff. But they've got a little magnet where you stick the external microphone on it, and it's basically facing towards you. And then obviously where the camera lens is, they've got like a little light that you can stick on it, and obviously you can then film yourself when you're in the dark and all of that kind of stuff. Now, I don't really film much in the dark. If I did, then I'd probably pick it up. I mean, it is 20 quid over on the TikTok shop, but again, no one's left any reviews for it, so I don't really know how well it is or how good it is. You know, it does look good in the videos, but then sometimes the videos can lie, can't they? Just to get money, just to get it to be sold, blah blah blah. But it might actually be pretty bad, so I don't really know. I really don't know. But TikTok shop's a bit weird though, the fact they've been recommending me that, and if they've not been recommending me accessories for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera, they have instead been recommending me to buy a knockoff version of the Osmo Pocket 3 camera, which is basically their own, and it still films in 4K apparently, just like this camera does. This camera is filming in 4K as we speak, but it's just funny that I don't know why I'm being recommended this sort of stuff. I just don't know. I really don't know. You know, I know it's probably a big help for TikTok, you know, and probably a big help for me if I was filming things in the dark and I needed some accessories for my Osmo Pocket 3. But I'm sure they do these kind of accessories on the DJI website, you know. So I know they do like external microphones and stuff, and like camera lenses and stuff for DJI cameras. So, you know, it's not really a big issue if like I needed that kind of stuff. I don't know whether I'd go through the TikTok shop though to get that sort of stuff. Anyway, I just thought I'd talk to you guys about that for a second. Right, anyway, I'm going to turn the camera off here and I'm going to continue on with my journey to work on this Saturday morning. Just got to work, just about to have some breakfast, half an hour before my shift starts, and this is my breakfast: bowl of honey hoop cereal. I've also got banana as well. I'm going to drink the rest of my flask of tea I made at home, then make another one before I go on the shop floor. And before I do start my shift at work this morning, I'm going to listen to music on my Bluetooth headphones via my phone through Apple Music. So it is Saturday evening, by the way. It's just coming up to 7:45 on this Saturday night. I went to the cinema today to go and see Lilo and Stitch. I don't think there's going to be a movie wrap-up video that'll be out by the time this vlog is out. Partly because I haven't really watched that many movies, to be honest. I've literally only watched Lilo and Stitch this week. So I feel as though I know I'm going to go and see Mission Impossible tomorrow after work. But again, I think this week I'll leave off the movie wrap-up video and I'll post it on Sunday next weekend, and I'll talk about Lilo and Stitch, Mission Impossible, and any other films that I'm planning to see over the course of the next week as well. So I came back home. As soon as I came back home, I sorted out a TikTok live on my backup TikTok account, because my main account, the feature to go live on TikTok, has been banned for a week again, which is so annoying. I hate when people keep reporting my life. I don't even know why. Why? Literally why? I just don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into it. So I sorted that out. It does mean that I can't go on my phone to do TikTok live on my backup account. I have to use a laptop, a Windows laptop, which I've got, which is my old Samsung laptop. So I'm going to have to use that for now in order to go live on TikTok on my backup account. I did post a video on TikTok earlier this evening to say that I'm going to go live on that account, so feel free to follow me there. And I've also said as well that I'm not going to go live on my main account until the week commencing the 23rd of June, which is a couple of weeks' time. And there is a specific reason. Again, I'm not going to get too much into it at the moment, okay, because there is stuff going on behind the scenes that I'm trying to plan at the moment, and I will speak to you guys more about that. Hopefully, by the time we get to the end of next week's episode of the weekly vlog, if not, it'll be the week after. But we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see what happens. There's stuff that I'm planning at the moment. And it's stuff that I'm looking forward to, hopefully, as well. Really looking forward to it. But I'll let you know more about that in the next couple of episodes of the vlog. I promise. Okay. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But either way, though, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. So I'm gonna go live on my backup account in a minute. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, ever since I've come home from the cinema, I've caught up on Friday's episode of Coronation Street on ITVX, and we've got up to this point here, which is like nearly 7:45, so 15 minutes to go until I'm on live on my backup account. I might get it all set up now, actually. I am going to do myself some dinner, and I'll show you guys what I've got for dinner for this evening in just a few moments. I'm just going to go upstairs and get my laptop and get all that sorted out, get it all ready and set up, ready to go for 8 PM this evening. This is what I've got for dinner tonight. I've got egg fried rice, microwavable by Ben's Original, and I've got the leftover butter chicken from last night. Sunday afternoon, just got back from work, just got out my work uniform, and half of my dirty laundry that was in my washing basket is currently in the washing machine at the moment, washing away. So I've got about less than an hour to go on that before that is done. I've also just made myself a flask of tea as well, and also as well I did get some shopping wise today. I picked up some more bread because I'm going to use some bread later on for dinner. I'll show you what I've got for dinner at the end of the vlog. And I also picked up another iced Madeira cake as well, which I had one a couple of weeks ago, but it was pretty squished, not going to lie. I also picked up an angel cake as well, because I do love both of those. And I also picked up some mixed veg as well, which I've just put in the freezer because it's frozen and it needs to be kept frozen, of course. So yes, that's so far what I've done on this Sunday afternoon since coming back home from work. And now I'm just about to go outside into the back garden and give the rabbits some fresh food, fresh water, some more hay in their hutch, and also as well I'm going to give them a salad bowl as well on this Sunday afternoon. It is Sunday evening, by the way. I'm just going to pop you there. Hopefully you stay. There we go. Stay there. Anyway, it is Sunday evening, by the way. I have just got off the phone to my granddad. By the way, he is all good. I was planning to see if I could see my granddad on the 18th to the 20th of June. But unfortunately, he's not available, which is unfortunate because he's going to be going away for 4 days during that time, so I'm not going to be able to see him. So he said we'll have to arrange it for another time, which is fair enough. Obviously, you know, this upcoming week I'm busy anyway. Next week I had free, but the week after I've got a week off work. But again, I may have some plans put in place. I will let you guys know more about that either next week or the week after's weekly vlog, and what's going to happen with that. I don't know personally. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But regardless though, we'll wing it. If I don't get to see my granddad like towards the end of June, then I'll see if I can maybe see him at the very beginning of July. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Anyway, I am now having a video call with my friend Kieran over on Discord on this Sunday evening via my iMac. So it is Sunday evening, by the way. It's 20 to 10 at the time of recording this part of the vlog. I'm going to wrap up the vlog here, by the way. So a massive thank you for watching. I am going to have some dinner shortly, by the way, because I've not eaten dinner yet. I'm only going to be having... What soup is it? I'm going to have this soup here, which is... cream of mushroom soup. So I'm going to have that with 4 slices of bread, which is buttered with Lurpak butter as well. And then I need to get some. I need to get my washing in as well. Or I could just leave it out on the line tonight and just let it dry overnight, and then just bring it in the morning before I have my support. I don't know. But anyway, either way though, I am live on TikTok as well. So I'm going to speak to my TikTok viewers as well. Listen guys, thank you for watching this episode of the vlog. I hope you did enjoy it. Okay, if you have, then feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below. As always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below as well. And I will be back again with a movie wrap-up video that's definitely going to be coming this week, by the way. That'll be coming up on the 15th of June 2025. Your next weekly vlog is going to be coming up on the 16th of June at 4 PM UK time. So feel free to check that out then as well. Until then though, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video.